Halloween. And to the replay crew, how are you doing? Hey, Sam. Wow, that was fast. Goodness gracious. Happy Halloween, Sam. How you doing? How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Mel, how are you? Welcome in. Hi, Cinnamon. Goodness gracious me. Yes, it is. Hello, how are you all? I had a request tonight to... Hey, Gil, welcome in, mate. The Jeffaholics have arrived. I had a request to look at some live bears tonight. I don't know if that's what you guys would like me to do or not, but Chris had asked me that. Hello, June, welcome in. Happy Halloween. How's everybody's night going for them, or afternoon, I should say, for Gil? It's been going pretty good here. Just kind of the same old, same old. We didn't have many trick-or-treaters around here, I can tell you that. We usually have about between 60 and like 100. I think we may have had 35 at tops tonight. So, yeah, there's that. I finally got my Cavalier today. Ooh. We got your car. Nice. That's good news. Gil, are you working right now? Are you working, or is your day off right now? I wasn't sure because this is Friday, so I don't know if you work on Saturday. Because it's Saturday for you, right? Let me know. Oh, it's a dog. I didn't know there was a dog called a Cavalier. King Charles Cavalier. Oh, wow. That's a breed I had never heard of. Very cool. King Cavalier, wow. Well, King Charles Cavalier. Right. Did you put any videos up about your King Cavalier? It's a spaniel. Okay. Nice. Saturday afternoon at home, just sanding and painting the fish room. Okay. That's why I say when Christine gets here, we were going to lasso you and get you up here too. Bird dog. Oh, kind of a Cocker Spaniel. Okay. I wanted to get an Irish setter for the longest time when I was growing up. I like those bird dogs. They're fast runners. They're really cool looking. An English pointer, Irish setter. We had a Gordon setter, which was a pretty cool dog. That was one of my very first dog was a Gordon setter. I've only had, they were actually mine, 2 dogs. My mate breeds Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. Oh, wow. That is very cool. Nice. Well, we have somebody in the fish community. I'm not positive on it, but I know his name is SC Catahoulous. And the Catahoulous is like a leopard dog, right? I think that's what it was called. A Gordon setter was your first dog too? Are you kidding me? Wow. What a coincidence, June, huh? That is something else. Yeah, mine was a male. We had a male dog. That is cool. That's what I just... Gordon setter. Now, what are the odds of that? Having the same first dog. They are really nice. I mean, that was really a cool dog. White and tan, yep. Hey, Beto, hello there. How you doing? We're going to be looking up some live bears tonight. I know that Chris Gordon asked me to. So I don't know if you guys are interested in that. If anybody would like to join me up here, you're more than welcome. We have Christine going to be here, and then We were going to try and kidnap Gil, but he's busy at it. It sounds like so. But if he takes a break, you can jump in there anytime you want to, Gil. You love live bears. Nice. You want to come up on the panel and we can go look at them? It's up to you, Beto. We can do that. I just got a bunch of messages. Oh, there we go. I got pictures. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I just got some pictures of that sweet little dog of, oh, my God, look at that. How cute. Very, very cute. Well, that is nice. I can't wait till I get my new babies next year. It's going to be nice. I'll be getting out of work in a bit. I'll be home in 45 minutes. Sounds good. Sounds good, Beto. Oh, yeah, they are good pointers. Definitely. So let's see here. I'm looking at live bears. I don't know if Chris is out there, but he wanted me to look some up. He wants to look up for some swordtails, I think he said. So let's go to, I'll go to Imperial Tropicals first and see what they got, and then we can go to other places and see what they got. Well, I'm glad I got my 229 gallon set up, so I'm going to be in the market for buying some new fish here pretty quick. Let me go ahead and share this screen here. And while I'm doing this, I can't see the chat, so I got to bring it up on my phone. So if I miss something, let me know. Oops. View in there. What is happening here? View tab and okay. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. I'm going to pull my thingy up here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Nope, and it doesn't show it. Okay. Let me try this again. Oh, I know why. I have to come here and add it to the. Darn it! I just. Let's start that over. All right, now I will take this up. Then I'll reshare it, and I have to add it to this. See, it's what I like about Restream better. You don't have to add it to the stage, and I keep missing that part. I'm thinking of going to rehome my sort. Oh, really? Wow. Well, you might want to talk to Chris Gordon because he's looking for some. Okay, there is that. Now I come back here and I'm going to have to add this to the stage. First I got to share it, share screen. There's like 4 more steps on this one than it does with the other, so that's what. There's that and add. There we go. I think I got it. I do believe. Yep, there it is. Okay, cool. All right, I'm looking for. Oh, the koi. That's what she has, I think. The Sankey koi. I think they are the Sankey, the black, white, and orange. Oh, you want to clear some more room for schmucks. And then pretty soon Orca, right? All right, this is a Halloween sale. What's going on here? I can't get this. There we go. I got rid of that that Halloween thing in the middle there. All right, livestock. Live bearers. Here we go. I'm wondering why this doesn't. It's Platies. Oh, this is going to be annoying because the menu goes down to the bottom of my screen and that taskbar down there. I can't get that to recess, and I can't get to the swordtails. And I can't even see it. Let me try it again. Try it one more time. Yeah, this is crap. Well, that didn't work. Okay, I'm going to try. I'll have to go to Dan's now. Sorry about that, Chris. I couldn't get to the swordtails there. Another technical difficulty, huh? Okay. Hey, TK, how you doing? I'm the crypt keeper, can't you tell? Tired old lady, TK. Only one survived, Jeff. They reimbursed for them. Oh, wow. Okay. Alrighty. Gotta drop this page here and then go to dance. Cinnamon, just a minute. Okay. I forgot all about that. Oh my. Working out details with Richard about getting angels. Oh yeah, he's got some beautiful red devils. I'm going to see about some of those myself. Okay, let's get to look in here. I'm going to turn a little music on too because it kind of soothes me a little bit. All right, website. Share this one up. Hey, Chris, welcome in. Alrighty, here we go. There. We're here. Well, I tried to go to Imperial Tropicals first, Chris, and it wouldn't let me do that. Here's live bears. Here. Oh, look at that. That is a nice looking platy right there, isn't it? All right. I'm going to be watching the chat here. Yes, I just told her that, Chris. She's got the Sankey Koi angels, which are really cool. Okay, these are a bunch of guppies here. We have to scroll down. I got them all jumbled together. Look at this though. Check this out. I'm gonna look at this real quick. A blue calico platy. What do you think about that, guys? That looks pretty nice. I like it. Interesting. Could have a little more blue in it though, but. Oh, quantity, they have one of them. They have one. I don't think I want to buy just one of them. Right? Looks like cinnamon beat me to it. Oh, she did. Wow. Good morning. Hey, Jose, how are you? Oh, it's still night. It's 11:58. Still Halloween. How are you doing, Jose? Welcome in. Hi, there is Tiffany. Hello, hello. Happy Halloween. We're looking up some live bearers for Chris. It was a request, so here we go. Oh, look at these ones. Some of these are outrageous, like 150. Look at these ones here, though, Chris. Look at the painted swordtail. That's pretty nice looking. Oh, look at that again. Oh, stock level. They got 50. Okay. They got 50 of them. Yeah, I know it, but we're just getting ideas, right? And then, where else would you like me to look at? Do you have any online shops that you would like me to look up? Because he can keep all of them. All right. All right. Let me know where you want to look at, and I'll do it. My mind reading powers aren't really working very well for me tonight, so you got to help me out a little bit. Kidding. I have a bunch of neon swordtails, almost big enough to sell. Oh, wow. There you go, Chris. Neon swords. Yeah, Dan's is expensive, isn't it? Yeah, he is. Okay, let's just move on out of that particular place there. Let's go to the wet spot. They got some live bears there. Wet spot. I didn't turn my music on yet either. Okay. I want to. All right, now the wet spot tropical fish. Fuzzy Adventures and more. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Halloween for another. Whoa, it's midnight. It's witching hour. Let's see. All right, got the website here, and then come back here. Hey, Gamer One, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're looking up some live bears right now. Then from that point on, we'll try something else too. Good to see you. All right, now I gotta add this to the stage. Yeah, there's like 4 extra steps with this than there is the other. All right, so now shop. Livestock. Categories. We want livestock here. Live bears. All right. Here's the live bears. Okay, we're gonna have to scroll through these. What the heck is that? Melanizona guppy. Has anybody seen this before? I know this isn't a swordtail, but wow, does that look cool? I think it looks pretty cool. I've never seen it. It looks kind of like an antler, though. Also, I mean, but it's a they're calling it a guppy. Hey, Lance. Good evening. How you doing, sir? Welcome in. Okay, scrolling. There's my favorite, black mollies. I'll let those. Gold molly. Getting down there. I'm liking the Pleiades too. I like the Pleiades a lot. But there's that red wagon. These are the ones that David has. I want to get some of them. I'll buy those from him. And here's what I have right now: the Sunburst Pleiades. I like these a lot. I have a trio, and the females are getting nice and plump. So, looking like we might have some fry from them pretty soon. Christopher Junkin, hello, sir. How you doing? Welcome in. David wasn't able to stream tonight. He hurt his shoulder, and he's got heat on it, and he's also I think he said he's come down with a cold a little bit. So he's taking it easy tonight. And I wasn't going to stream, and then I thought, well, then Chris asked me to look at live bears, and I said, okay, why not? I'd just be sitting here probably doing something similar. Might not be live bears, but I'd be looking at fish probably. Yeah, okay, so anyway, let's get off this. This isn't a sword tooth. Keep looking. Cuban limias. Luckily, they got a good variety of live bears here. Yeah, that wasn't it nice? That guppy, they had the yellow and black. It was like a bumblebee kind of looking. Pretty sweet. I'm gonna go back there and check that out again in a while. As soon as we get to the live bear portion. And one thing I like about these guys, they sell them in trios. And that's a pretty good, and for me, that's a good way to do it. Oh, they got a boatload of guppies here. Let's kind of make our way through it. Some of those guppies, they have the huge tails. I like them. Like right here, this little red picture guppy. And they can swim decent. I always feel that that's what I got. I got the blue. This is the only guppy type fish right here that I've ever owned. The blue star endling. I still got these. They're pretty cool little fish. Mine's got that really nice blue there. And I actually like mine better than that. It looks better to me. Anyhow, moving along. Where are you starting? Oh, who's selling? Oh, wait, let me see here now. When are you starting to sell? Yeah, that's right. We brought in some select grade live bears I am excited about. Next fish imports will be Wednesday. Ooh. Nice. I'm looking forward to that. And I want to see some of those paradise fish too. Okay, we're making our way. Now, Tigre and Endlers, and we're in the Endlers now. Is there any end to the Endlers? Find out. There's Liberty Molly, half black, and gold. Okay. Awesome, glad to hear it. Anyone that got any swords for sale, hit me up. Yeah, you guys got sword tails extra. Let Chris know. He's looking for them. And I'm looking for them here. Oh, look at that. That black platy. It's got orange outline on it. That's pretty cool. And the blue mountain calico platy. Ooh, let's check that out. I like it. Pretty cool. My neon females are bright red. Oh, sweet. Yeah, look at there. Chris will buy them from you. You've got a heck of a fish room, too, guys. I tell you, I got a peek of it, so we're going to do another. I want to go for another little tour there, also, Chris, later on. Panda platy. Spotted blue. I know these are the kind of fish Melvin likes. I'm surprised he's not here. I have. Oh, wow. Very nice. Well, here we go. Here's a black swordtail. Check this out. Yeah. It's okay, but it's not exactly what I'd be looking for. But it's swordtail. It is a pricey one, though, like $13. All right. Oh, here's what I want to get. I like these. Oh, that's for a trio. Oh, that's cool. $14.99. That's for a trio of fish. Check these out. I love the green. My 19 red wag platy, right? They're doing great. Oh, nice. Who knows, Tiffany? I might be able to buy some of those from you when they get bigger. And you can learn how to ship. It's not that hard. Very nice. Yeah, I have to check what. Yeah. Some really nice full red albino cauliflower swordtails and some saber tails. Oh wow. What do you guys think about this green one here? Oh, you're greedy? She wants all the fish, all of them. Oh, here we go, marigold. I like this too. Marigold swordtail. Check it out. That's pretty cool. The ones I had were called Red Velvet, and the male was so aggressive, he killed both females, and then I put him in the 55 with the tiger limias, and he was about the same size as the largest tiger limia in there. And I tell you what, the next day it was gone. If it jumped out of the tank, I know I would have found it. He wasn't anywhere on the floor, wasn't anywhere in the tank. He was just gone. They either devoured them overnight because there's a 100, probably 100 tiger limias, or he was abducted by aliens. Something. There's no excuse. There's no rhyme or reason why it disappeared, but I can't find it. That was the last. Was that the last new fish I bought? Hey, wait a minute. The blue-eyed platinum models. Ooh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. There's the. I don't know if you like the wild type, Chris, but here's that Nezzy. They call it the Nezzy. It's the mountain swordtail. Kind of neat looking. Something different. Our club seems to have a lot of sword breeders. Oh, wow. There is a lane right there. I was wondering if you were going to make it in here. They are colorful. You're right. In fact, my sunbursts, they look almost just as good as the males do. All right, now here I like this neon. You can hear that a lot. 'Cause I like a lot of these fish. Look at that! Wow, it's like the best of both worlds. It's kind of like green, orange, and black. Chris, you should get marble sailfin mollies. I've got a bunch of Mickey Mouse platinum mollies, but probably not enough. How many is enough? Is there ever gonna? I mean, here we are at the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous. Is there ever enough? One's too many, and 100's not enough. You gotta have more. Wet spot, LOL. I wonder if they keep any fish and stuff. Oh yeah, they do. They do, and they also. One time when I was trying to get the Vieja Argentina, those are some larger Central American cichlids. I got them about 8-9 years ago. They were out of stock, and I got on the list. They contacted me within like 3 days. They're back in stock, and they'll let you know. If they know that somebody wants them, they will make an effort to get them in. Yeah, what size group of platies is best? Geez, I don't know. All I have is a trio, and that's not enough. But I was going to ask Cinnamon, how many is enough? Let me see here now. That my Brawley's males look like. Oh. These are not. My swordtails are not. All right, let's get out of the swordtail. Here's a neon. Now over here is the one that David's got. He's got some of these, and he's got some fries, so these are cool. The Rio Atoyac. I think it's called Rio Atoyac, I believe. In fact, let me check. Oh, this is the Otapa swordtail. I think the same thing that he has, but his location is Rio Atoyac. Yeah, I like those spots too. Look at that sword there. That is a nice looking fish. We start out with a pair and have. Yeah, I got a trio right now, and of course they're with the angels too. So I mean, if they have any fry, they might be having fry all the time, and I just don't see them. And by the time I get over there and look at the tank, they might be angelfish belly stuffers. You got these? Yeah, David's got these too. They're nice. I like them. And then we got the classic pineapple sword. Those are nice. Pineapple sword. You can see that he's just starting to get his sword there a little bit. But he's making up for it with the Gonaponium. So, ready to breed right there. All right. So let's go back over here. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, I like this. It's a pineapple wag swordtail. Isn't that interesting? Oh yeah. Look at that. What do you think about this one, you guys? How does that? You like that one? It is nice, isn't it? Happy Halloween, Barbara Jackson. How are you? We're looking at some live bearers right now. Chris asked to look for swordtail, so that's what we're doing right here. Ooh, look at this one. This is something different. I like this one better actually, I think, than the other one. Look at that. Its sword is actually green. What do you think about those spots, Cinnamon? Look at that. Wow. That is a cool looking sword. I like it. Can we look at schooling fish? Yes, we can. We'll just finish up with these swordtails right quick, and then we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see what else we got here in the swords. Oh, here we go. A red alpha swordtail. I haven't seen this. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. That looks like a Halloween swordtail. Look at that. Am I right or what? Happy Halloween. How was it going in the... I know you're in California, right, Barbara? Oh, yeah, the red alpha. That is something else. Look at that. It's got an orange eye with a little black pupil. That is really cool. How much was that? Let me find out. Okay. Probably that's for a fish, and that's probably for a trio right there. There's just the regular red. Well, they're always nice, though. My dad had swordtails like that. Yes. Oh, yes. My brother-in-law lives in California. He lives in Long Beach. It's Kathy's brother, and guess what his name is? His name is Jeff, too. And my sister's name was Kathy. So that's kind of weird, isn't it? All right. That one. We're almost finished with these swords, I think, June. We'll go look at some tetras or barbs or something. These are pretty nice. Red. Now, this is what I had, the red velvet, but mine didn't have any of that white there. It was all orange, darker color than that, too. The red velvet. Alphas are gorgeous. Ooh, yeah. Angels Plus has nice ones. Oh, they have the alpha light bearers, and they have the alpha goldfish too, similar. Lights started to turn on. Cool. Oh, nice. Long Beach is pretty far from me. It's down there. Yep. And then and also her aunt and uncle lived in a place called Vacaville, California. It's up near Sacramento, I think. So we went all the way up the Pacific Coast Highway from Long Beach all the way up to almost just south of San Francisco to Sacramento and in that area. Hello, Mrs. Jackson. That silver throat is one of your swords. Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't think it's supposed to have that, though, on that particular one. Oh, here we go. Red tuxedo. These are cool looking. Pretty nice. Something. See a group of those. Red tuxedo. $80. What are we looking at here? Oh, for the fish? Oh my. We have had 5 groups of codes. Oh my. Oh, that's nice. Oh, 5 groups. That's pretty cool. Do they have these in stock? Are these in stock? Yeah, these are in stock. No, out of stock. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this ruby red sword gel. Now check this out. Whoa. That is cool. It looks like it's made out of wax or something. Ten-hour drive, pretty landscape. It took us about 12 hours. Of course, we stopped off and got some to eat too, so like an hour or so. We stopped off in a place called Carmel, and we actually stayed the night in a hotel called the Bluebird. The Bluebird is what it's called. Beautiful little place. Those look like mine? Oh, nice, Beto. Cool. Those are nice. You got some great looking swordtails in. It's nice. Probably went the speed limit too. Well, I wasn't driving. If I was driving, I probably would have gone slower than the speed limit. Especially on that highway. Oh my God. You look down in there, I almost fainted once. On the way back, he decided to go up Vista Point, and he was so close to that guardrail on the right-hand side, I said to myself, that's it. I could see my life flashing right before my eyes. I just turned white. I almost passed out. We were so high, we were looking down on an eagle's back. Now that's high up there. Easy to go 90. Yeah. A little out of my price point. Oh, these right here? I don't even know what these are. Oh, those are kind of expensive. Sunset. I wish they had pictures more of these. Got one more page. Looks like. Oh, here's the kind. I think these are the ones that Mel has. Aren't these the ones you have, Mel? The tricolor, like a Sankey koi. I think that's what that is. Got the black, white, and orange. Which ones are overpriced? 6 juveniles for $149. Oh, wow. Well, my first experience with that kind of driving, June, is really funny. We were on our way to the Aquarium of the Pacific down in San Diego. I think it was San Diego. And we're going onto this monstrosity of a highway. I mean, I don't know how many lanes it is. I'm from Michigan, so we have like 4-lane highways here. And my brother-in-law has these dark black glasses, like the Men in Black. You can't see through them. We're going like 90 miles an hour on the on-ramp. He's steering with his knee, for God's sakes, and he's on his cell phone. He's checking something out. And I happened to look over there, and I looked at the wheel. I looked at his knee. I looked at him. I couldn't see his eyes. I won't ride with him anymore. I tell you, he said, "Oh, we do that all the time here." I was like, "My God, no wonder everybody's getting killed." But that was nuts. Steering with his knee, coming into traffic, merging into traffic on the cell phone. Anyhow, I'm getting all wound up. I'm starting to break a sweat. Okay, there's a half mix. All right, now we're going to look at some schooling fish is the next request. So, June, do you want to look at tetras, schooling fish, or barbs? What would you like? My hubby would drive with his knees. Oh, yeah. I bet that was a fun time. All right, livestock. Let's see what we got here. Tetras. Here's tetras. Schooling fish. That's kind of nice looking. Almost looks like a Congo tetra a little bit. Got some nice scales and the spots on it. It's kind of interesting. Oh, and rasboras too, yeah. Oh, the wag cauliflower. Oh, yeah. Those are nice. I just realized I didn't do something here. Let's see if I can go back and do it now. I can't see some of the chat there because that thing is in the way. Let's see if I can do this without too much difficulty. I've never had any rasboras either, but I know I heard about those little green ones, the Kubutai, those are pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking, yeah. All right, let me do this. Oh, well, okay. There's that, and get rid of that heart. There it is. All right, so that's a good deal there. Okay. So back at these fish, what do you think of those? Only barbs are so far by. Well, the checker barbs. Yeah, this is a tetra right here. It looks like a barb almost, doesn't it? All right, let's move it along. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. A black darter barb. Or tetra, I'm sorry. Got barb on my mind now. Look at that. I love the zebra danios too, yeah. Look at this tetra right here, though. Isn't that kind of interesting looking? How much is the price on this thing? Let's see. $6.99. Wow, it's not killer. Pretty cool looking. Black Emperor. I love reservoirs. I've had several varieties over the years. I think I've always. Yeah, I think 50. Spoon around. What would you do? How would you want? I'd like to get something that would be hardy, reasonably priced, and nice looking. Just to kind of put it in the right ballpark area. Some of that coffee. So let's see here. We'll find something. The cardinal tetras, I mean, those are. I've never had any tetra except for the stirpe, but I know these are supposed to be more hardy than the neons. They got some color on them. Oh, you have a black background. Okay. That would look good on a black background, wouldn't it? Yes. And I like charming. Oh wow, 50 bucks for it. Now that's a little too charming for me. Kind of look at chocolate neon. I've never heard of a chocolate neon. I've heard of black neon, but look at this. Tin Winnie. I like the Daniels Tin Winnie too. Oh, the gold ring. This is called a chocolate neon tetra. Never seen it before. I never even heard of it. I go on here quite often too. And the Congo tetras. These might be. I mean, these are school, I think, but they're probably. I don't know how big you want. Hello, my fishy friend Nathan. How are you? Yeah, the Cristellas, I do like them a lot. Congo. I know David wants to get some of these for his 90 gallon, I guess. I think that's what he said. Or his 55, one of the two. I want some Zacos. They are the perfect tank mates for hill streams. Mitchell Bloom has something U.S. expert. Oh, nice. Skirt tetras, Cristela, binders, and reds. Oh, here we go. This is called a crystal tetra. This is more. This looks like it's more of a X-ray than what the X-ray Cristela looks like. This one here, you can see. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I haven't seen those either. We'll be checking them out. Now, you were talking about the zebra danios, Tiffany. Nathan breeds those. He's had good success with them. I like these little embers here. Those are kind of cool. The Let me know what you think of this, June. Do you like these kinds? These probably here would be kind of nice. They're small though. What are they going to go in with? Like your angelfish, or what kind of fish would you want to go with? I will try grass boas soon. Yeah, they're cute. They're nice looking little fish. And they don't break the bank either, like $3.99. What's it? Black flame bleeding heart. Huh, look at that dorsal fin, nice black on it. That's kind of cool. No, I know your angels don't school, but what do you want to have schooling fish in with them? Or I was wondering what kind of, if you're going to have them with other fish. So there's that. Gold flame. Glow light. I've always liked the glow light. It's always been a staple in the hobby. Something I've never had, but something I've always looked at. It's like some of these other fish that I find to get. Oh, just by themselves. Okay. That's cool. That sounds like a cool, fun tank. Green fire tetra. That's interesting looking. You can see the green and the red. It's like purple too. The rest of it, like the fins are purple, it looks like. Oh, yeah, some Corys at the bottom. Yeah, that looks sweet. That'd be cool if they were all schooling at the same time, back and forth. Corey's on the bottom, the Tetra's up top. All right. Oh, now here, these are nice. These are what Joanne likes the best. Green ones. Wow, that would look good against a black background. Big school of mamba tetras. Yeah, they do school. If you go over to Shoreline Aquatics, June, he breeds them. They're really hardy. They go like in a school back and forth. It's really cool looking at. They're huge. Yes, the green. Yeah, the green ones. That was on a fish called Wanda. They would never eat it because it wouldn't be right to it, right? Jeff, I have all the wood placed, the rocks glued to the wood. Oh, wow. The nice sand. So tomorrow starts the 2-day process of planting 40s. Figure tomorrow, Sunday, it's been planting. So, oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, definitely. I was impressed with the way it looked last night. Oh, you admire those green ones. Yeah, they're nice. Reasonable price, too. Here is, I've always liked this, too. It reminds me of the Burstella a little bit. A lemon tetra. I like that fish. I really do. The green neons are cool. I have a bunch of them with the tiger. Oh, that sounds cool, Jose. Nice. Stunning. These little lemons here, I like that yellow coat too. I like them. Look at the price. This is reasonably priced. There's the neon tetra. We've all seen them before. Tiny, tiny fish. Yeah. We got some nicer size. Here we go. Well, check this one out. This might be a good one for you. Well, that's kind of, that's a pricey one. Redfin penguin. You want a spool of like 10 or 12 of these, and at $17.99 each. Ooh, that would be a little bit tight. Here we go. Now here's the one I like. Here, Beto, see the Cristella? Look at that. I love it. It looks like bumblebee colors on it. How about that one, Chippy? You like that one? That is sweet. Cristella maxillaris. Maxillaris. Okay, I can even pronounce it. Yeah, that's a nice looking fish. Raccoon tetra. You know, I hear a lot of hype about this, but I don't know. It's still doing it for me. Hey, Glenn's here. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. There we go. Red cherry tetras. Now, those are cool looking, but they're good, ungodly expensive. I suppose if you get those and start breeding, and you're able to breed them and keep them going, that would be well worth it. But look at those eyes. Holy cow. One of my first schooling fish with the Cristella tetra was great fish. Good in a community tank. Nice. I had probably just the opposite. I had the Serpe tetras, and they were meaner than crap to everything that swam. They were like a little red piranha. They attacked. I had a flame dwarf gourami, and they pestered him so much I had to move him. All right. Red Phantoms. Let's see here. This is. What about this? This is the wrong color. It's got silver. Glad we're window shopping and not buying. Yeah, I like window shopping. More rocks and hopefully be 100% of the wood. Well, once it's filled. Yeah, plenty of time. It was kind of hard planting it today. I bet it was. Buenos Aires are cool. Hard protector, okay. That was kind of interesting looking, but yes. Yeah. Red line tetra, that's like this. Red Phantoms. Ooh. It's all right. All right. Yeah, they're related to piranhas are related to tetras, yes. They're like that uncle that nobody messes with in the family. Red stripe. Okay, what kind of colors are you thinking about so I can zero in on some of these for you? My dorsal points. I like that. Yeah, that was nice. Like a reddish color one. Look at this one. Red stripe. Huh. Yep. Is it characins or terracins? I always call them characins. The CH. Buenos Aires are nice tetras. Not expensive. Just watch your plants. Oh, they eat most of them. Oh, yikes. Here is a reed. Oh, this is interesting looking. Look at that. Reed tetra. That's kind of plain color, but it's got those yellow spots and the black. That's interesting. Your angels eat your plants? Really? Might do the green neons? Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of interesting. These rummy nose ones here. Now, I've told these aren't really that hardy. Is that right, guys? I've never had them, but I was reading that they're a little bit touchy. Minimum order of 6. They only let you buy 6 of these. You can't buy less. So maybe I am related to Right, Gil, right? That's our Glenn. That's what I'm saying too. I haven't seen my angels eat the plants, but I do overfeed. Yeah, I give mine a plate. Just make sure you keep the scuds out of your tank. They'll eat everything, and they'll grow like the numbers will grow like crazy. I like these, but I don't know if I would ever want to. I don't know. I'm sure they're nice fish. I know they're popular. Here's the little burstards that I had. Little red piranhas. I gotta admit though, they are good, nice looking little fish. Mine look better. See, mine had. See how it's kind of muddy, that black there? Mine was pure, solid, really clean black. It didn't have that wishy-washy look, I guess. Is what you want to look at it. I try not to, June, but they are pigs that angels eat. I tell you what eats like crazy are these imbunas here, the red zebras and my wife's. They'll eat. I mean, you can stand there all day long and feed them, and they'll pop. It's a cichlid, always hungry. Yep, always hungry. Ooh, now here's one I like right here a lot, the Tucano. Check that out. It's pretty cool. Look at the size of those eyeballs compared to its head. That's a big eye for that fish. They don't let a morsel hit the floor, do they? You know, they don't. That's why I don't keep any plecos in there. If I did, I'd have to make sure it was pitch black in here and then throw in like twice as many so that they can get something to eat. I've got to do that with my black mollies upstairs because as soon as I put those wafers in, they're down there, they're on them faster than what the plecos are. And they don't give them any room to eat. I have not seen. Buenos Aires are notorious for eating the plants. Nubius. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I like a Nubius. I got to get some more Nubius, actually. Get some and put it on some of this Dragonstone here that I got in these tanks. There's nothing on there. I just got some guppy grass floating around in that shelly tank. It's growing. I can see it, but it's still kind of just like churning around. All right, that's a nice little tetra. Let's keep the little. Have I already passed the Buenos Aires yet? Oh, look at this. The yellow phantom tetra. I like that. Whoa, that's cool. It's cheap, too. Oh, wow. We got some plants from Steven. Here's some hatchet fish. They're interesting looking. They remind me of, what is it, a pelican? With that big thing under his chin? Oh, that reminds me. Oh, here we go, dwarf pencilfish. But do these school, or do they just kind of like shoal? They just kind of hang out? Every time I see a pencilfish, they're like stationary and just kind of like hovering. That right there, it's pretty cool looking. Look at that. That's red. I don't think it's outrageously expensive either. Nice. Yeah, easily. My Buenos Aires Tetris would even nibble on my Silkus artificial plants. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, some of these, I mean, I've seen most of these, and I could be wrong on this, but every time I've looked at a video with pencilfish, they're kind of like stationary, and they might move a little bit, but they're not like back and forth from what I've seen. Oh, look at this one. That's a nice one. Where were we looking at? We were looking at the same fish right here. Purple pencil fish. Over at the other place. I don't want to bad talk anybody. Over at the other place we were just at. How much was it? 40 bucks? 30 bucks? 40 bucks? Now that's, to me, this is a pricey fish for one of these. But I guess if you got a few of them and they were able to breed, I mean, that would be worth it. That's a really nice one. That's the one David wants, the purple. There's no purple on it though. I don't know why they call it purple. Here we go. Red Arc. Check this one out. Hey, yeah, that's not bad. I'm gonna see if we can find one of those Buenos Aires here coming up. Oh, here we go. Senepa Super Red, Type 3. Oh, wow, look at that black line through the eye there. That is cool looking. Wow. You gave me a good idea, June, about having a schooling fish as the main thing, just a nice large school. I might try to do that with some zebra Daniels. I'm going to try and bring like Nathan has. That would look cool too. All right. I hope you got a chance to see enough of the swordtails, Chris. We went through all of them they had. Oh, now here we go. What's this? Banded? Oh, that's, yeah. Pink chalice. Pigtail chalice. Celsius. Green dwarf. Discotus. Watermelon discotus. Oh, I've never even heard of these fish. I've heard of this though, the flagtail Crocodilus, Columbia, silver dollars. Lots of different kinds of silver dollars too. You know, they were never this expensive at. I used to see these at like Myers and Kmart. Silver dollars. Oh, you're home now. All right. Let me get you in here. Grab this link for you here. If I can find it. There it is. All right. That way you can tell me what to look for here also, because I can help me keep track of that chat. Elaine says it's orange, they call it red. Red, they call it purple. If it's round, it's a bird. If it's square, it's a fish. I'll have one more silver dollar. Let me see here. Keep an eye here for one. Well, you just got home. You might not want to jump on here right away. Let me know when you want to come in here. I'll drop that link for you again. I'll have some more silver dollar. Yeah. The Midnight Rider. That's what it is. Yeah, near me. Hey there. How you doing, Beto? Beto's here. Let's see here. I'm going to stop sharing this for just a moment. Can you hear me okay, Beto? Oh, nice, Joan. Hi, Bill. Welcome in. Welcome in, mate. Silver dollars and tinfoil barb fish. The most popular fish in the 1960s. I like the way those tinfoil barbs look. I mean, if you had a huge tank, that'd be all right. I'm not sure if Beto can hear us or not. Can you hear us? I can't hear you. Very nice. Yes, Gil was here earlier. I'm not sure if he still is, Bill. He might be. I know he's busy working in his fish room. He was sanding and painting and stuff. I think we're having some technical difficulties. It happens.
Hey, Jeff?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, there we go.
There we are.
Were you able to hear me the whole time?
No, just now.
Oh, okay.
Nope, just now.
Okay. So, yeah, that's, okay. So I just wanted to show you guys how I strung up this light here. You can kind of see how I have it wired up there.
Oh, yeah.
It turns out this thing is directly above the tank, so I strung it up with this thing.
Yeah.
I kind of like that better because it's not sitting on the tank and, it doesn't really bother you as much,
Exactly. And when it goes to cleaning, you don't got to mess around moving it. And just it's hanging there.
Yeah. So yeah, just got that going on. Trying to look at the chat. Okay, here we go. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Oh wow, very nice.
So yeah, this is my same tank. You've seen it all. I'm pretty sure you guys all seen it. You got these.
Oh, we can look at it again. I mean, a lot of people here I don't think seen it yet.
These little goodie's in here. I think there's a pregnant one somewhere around here. There's this one.
Oh wow.
He's about to bust.
That's looking great.
Yeah,
I love the yellow tails here.
I added the substrate here a little bit. I'm afraid to add too much. I always get the feeling it's gonna start to kind of foul the water,
Huh. I don't know. I thought the deeper the substrate, it would kind of filter the water a little bit, won't it? I mean, just kind of.
Maybe. I don't know. Like I've done deep substrate, but since I don't want to have any plants anchored down in the sand, that's why I wanted to leave it kind of bare. But since I'm planning to put cories in here, that's the only reason I added this stuff. Is because once I get the cories in here, right, they need a little bit of sand, right?
Right.
But yeah, this was all bare except for the pea gravel. That's all I had in there, just a little bit of pea gravel.
Looks good.
But yeah, so is Christine in the chat?
I'm not sure. I think she was. She may be out there just watching. But she likes those.
I was gonna show her these.
Oh, what are those? Oh, you got the pretzels. Uh-oh. Hey, Christine, you see that? He's got the soft pretzels. Oh, you're a mean one there, Beto. I love that container garden. I wouldn't mind doing a tank with just having all those terracotta pots with plants in them. Maybe just a couple fish.
Yeah, it makes it for a cleaner look. It's not so, and then you can always rearrange stuff. You don't have to worry about uprooting things.
I like it.
Move it.
I know it's not natural, but I like it. I like the way that looks.
Yeah, it gives the fish a little bit to cover. You know, they can always hide behind one of the pots
Oh,
or something.
there's Christine. She says, "I'm listening." Oh man, so you show her. You can show her again. Show her what you got. Did she see it?
Oh, let me turn the light on. Hold on.
All right, you got to watch this, Christine. Oh yeah, nice bag of pretzels. Look at that. Ooh, and a nice cold soda with it. Or what is that? Is that a?
It's one of those sparkling flavored waters.
Oh wow, nice.
They're not that great, but they're actually kind of one of the more better brands. They don't have so much junk in them.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's refreshing anyway.
Yeah.
Walk down that pretzel. There we go. Doesn't it look good? Oh wow.
It doesn't have any salt on it, but I'm actually excited though because the thing is that when they put too much salt in it and and you leave them, the bread sweats.
I take it back though. See, I have to have salt on mine. Oh.
If you're gonna eat them right away, then that's great. But since I leave them for a few hours, the salt dehydrates the bread, and then when I get to it, it's all wet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, that's a good thing to keep track. Now that's a 33-gallon long, right?
Yeah, that's a 33 long.
Wow, it looks so much. It looks like a. Doesn't that look like a bigger tank? It looks like a bigger tank.
I should have gone with the 55 and then just filled up the water halfway, but like a dumb, I went and bought this for like double the price of a 55. But
You know what? That takes up less space though. So if you want to expand or do something else, you did the right thing there.
Well, the thing is that since this stand is pretty tall, if it was a 55, it'd be more difficult to stick my hand all the way down in there. Even though I am pretty tall, but still, you don't want to be like having a hard time,
Yeah, I got a 65-gallon. It's the same footprint as a 40 breeder, but it's 2 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you get right to your armpit and put your arm down there. It's a long one, tall one, I should say.
Yeah. I don't like the deeper tanks either because the deeper tanks, always feel like you're gonna need like 2 lights for them, right? Because they go so far back. I mean, I don't know for sure. Like I said, I've never had like a 40 breeder or anything, but I always feel like 1 light won't be enough to cover the amount of space to the back.
Yeah, that light you got right there is doing a fantastic job on that. It's really nice and bright.
Yeah, this is actually some kind of material for ceiling lights too. It's kind of like.
Oh yeah, so like a diffuser.
Yeah, there you go.
Very cool.
That was off my 55 that I had. It doesn't really fit properly. It's a little long, but it's not a big deal. I think I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Yeah, it keeps the moisture in mostly, and keeps the fish in.
Yeah. So let's see what the Corys are doing.
Oh yeah.
So these Corys, I've only had them in here for about I want to say 2 weeks.
Okay.
They're very skittish. I don't know how to get them to chill out.
Oh, they will. You just turn the light on, right?
Yeah.
That always gets them at first. Mine do the same thing, and after a minute they'll. But that's it's kind of good though, because when they're active like that, see my albinos, they'll move around some, but I wish they were more like that, where they were moving around more.
You wouldn't think, but there's actually 10 of them in here, and I can't even see one.
Holy cow, 10 of them.
Yeah, there's 10.
Oh, you know what? Can I give you a little piece of advice? See that sponge filter over in your corner there on the left?
Yeah.
I would take that out because I lost a pleca went in there and I couldn't get it back out because the spines, they'll swim into it. And
they got stuck?
Yeah, got stuck and I couldn't get it out.
You know what? There might be one stuck in there right now.
Oh, yeah, there is. Look at that. It's a good thing I seen that. You might need to, that's...
Let's see. I'm going to drop a net in there, see if I can get them.
All right. This is probably a pretty good timing that we've seen this. You know, yeah, it looks like there's one in there. Oh yeah, there's another one. Still another one in there too.
Yeah, I don't think he's stuck. He just doesn't want to come out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that makes sense. They have the little spines and stuff. So
Yeah, they can get. That's what happened with my a bristle nose got in there, and I was like, "Where's she at?" Looked all over the place, and yep, she was in there. Oh, we got Gil's waiting out back there. Oops, I gotta. Hey, there is. Hello, Gil.
Jeff, how are you? G'day, Bills.
Doing good. Yep.
That's the fish room all painted black. Doesn't it look good?
Oh, I love it. I love that shade.
Yeah. Now, excuse the mess. We're still building,
Oh.
but there's the door I've just sanded and primed up. But this is what the mess looks like at the moment.
Ah, that's big in there. What is the size of that? It's a good sized room.
Now it's 5 meters, which is not quite 10 feet that way,
Okay.
and 8 meters, which is, so that is, what's that, that's 10, 20, I'd say about 26, 27 that way, feet. And this cleared area up here, this is where the 1,000 gallons going to go. That's one strip.
Oh, look at all the power outlets too. You did it. I mean, you thought this one out. That's what I didn't do. I mean, when I put my fish room down here, I only had 2 outlets to begin with.
Yeah, well, I had to change the plans because originally the big one wasn't going to go there, so otherwise I wouldn't have it. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's one there, 9, 10, 11. I'm still halfway through rewiring it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Wow.
For the TV, that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wow. You're wired for sound in there. Look at that. Whoa.
Yep. And so I put some skylights in up this end. So the idea is when I have the 1,000 gallon here, and I'm going to try and build some bog filters on the side, and then work out some sort of plant wall at the back. So this will all be a piece of South America all up this end. That's the idea, like the palm trees and ferns and things.
Wow.
So that's what I've been.
Oh, Gil saying that looks amazing, Gil. Solar power also, you saying?
No, they're solar lights, so they're direct, they've got the clear dome at the top.
Oh.
Yeah, so at night time you won't see anything because there'll be no, and if it's cloudy they won't be outside. So it's just a glorious sunny day for this day.
Did you say 1,000 gallon tanks going in there also?
Yep.
1,000 gallons.
That's the plan.
looks good.
So I would think, yeah.
I would like to have 1,000 gallon tank. I'd be satisfied. I'd like to get that 250 down here like you have.
I've got, excuse all the mess.
Wow.
I can see that.
Oh, wow.
That one, I reckon that's probably 300 gallons. I was laying on its side because I need to reseal.
Uh-huh.
And then I've got another one the same size but a foot longer over in the horse shed. So it needs a full rebuild before it goes in as well. Yeah, so I've got 1,000, that one, yeah, so 1,000 gallon. I think that one probably, 300, then a 3 to 350. And I've got another one which is almost 250. It's 4 foot square by 2 foot deep, and I don't know if I'm going to use that one. And I've still got that 6 foot one that I've got those catfish in the ground, and whether it comes out here or not, I don't know yet. The idea is to get the big one in first and then work out the rest from there.
You hear that, ladies? He wants to put the big one in first. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Oh, you bring out the best in me, Gil. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's it.
Now,
I'm a bad
now
infant.
is this Gil's Garden or?
No, this is Gil from Australia. This is Gil's fish room.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Now we had Nathan was on last night for a little bit. Was that last night? I think it was last night.
I think, yeah, I'm not sure. I think I was watching it yesterday at work. Yeah. But anyway, that's it for the update. I'll let you guys get back into it.
All right.
Looks
Well,
great, man. Looks good.
And then we're gonna keep track of this project, and we'll go through
Can't wait to see it all fleshed out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, I've got the split systems getting installed in 6 days, and then by then hopefully I'll have the doors painted and hung up, and then I'll do a very quick update video just showing what I've been up to.
Nice.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have it done, but I've got some wiring to do and some painting to do, and then a big clean-up. It's a bit of a mess in here at the moment. But anyway, rightio, you guys get back in there.
Does everybody in Australia have a lot of aquariums, or is it? Because I noticed, what's his name?
Craig?
Craig, yeah. He got to like a whole lot of aquariums in his place.
Oh yeah, there's a lot here, yeah.
There's a lot of aquariums in Australia that have a lot of tanks. They got Blake, Gil, what's his Paul Stingray's got a shop.
Yeah.
Rumble's fish room. I don't know if he's still keeping fish or not. I'm not sure if Rumble's still doing that or not, but he had a whole fish room built up in like a barn. Did you ever see his channel before?
I haven't. Is that Brendan?
Yeah, it's Brendan. Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm friends with him on the Facebook, but he doesn't really put fish stuff up. It's more about his jet ski and stuff lately. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
was following his channel for a while too on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, no, very good. Right out, you guys get into it, and I'm going to go and do some more painting.
Thank you very much, Gil.
Nice to meet you.
Take it easy, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Okay, so we got. Oh, you watch Rumbo? Yeah, I think he's got what, 2 or 3 kids now. It's been slowing him down on his YouTube. Of course, that makes sense. Thank you very much, Gil. There's Gil's Gardens there. There's Nathan.
Nathan, yeah. That's the Gil I know. I might have met this other Gil. What's his channel name? The guy who was just on here?
Oh, that's Gil's Fish Room. I will drop the link in the thingy here.
Okay.
He's in the. I'll just go up here and grab him and drop his link. I don't know if anybody can reach that faster than I can or not, but I think I can find it. He doesn't. Oh, there it is. I got him right there. Go to channel, and then share. Copy the link, and I'll put it right there in the chat. There we go. I tell you what, all of his videos, I mean, he's got some really interesting stuff. He did this like a forest tank. You look at that, it's probably one of the most beautiful tanks I've ever seen in my life. I mean, seriously, it's gorgeous.
I mean, if the room is any indication of what the fish room is going to look like, it's going to look terrific. His
last fish room looked, I mean, he planned out his last one too, with the auto water change and everything also. I was like, wow. Mine grew like a organic, like you plant one seed, then you plant another. Mine's piece by piece down here. I mean, I've never had an opportunity to say, I'm going to go get, 30 tanks and set this up this way.
Yeah.
I just had to kind of go through the motions of it. For a long time, I didn't even have a sink down here. I had to run 5-gallon buckets up and down the stairs, in and out.
I did that for a while in my basement when I was in the basement, and I finally found a hidden hose connection. It was hidden somewhere in the walls, and once I found it, it was like a godsend because I used it from then on every day. Because all I had to do was hook up the hose to it, and then just take it right to my tank. And then all they did was calculate how much water level, like how much I dropped, how many gallons was in each, and I marked each tank and then just filled it up and then just added the dechlorinator, just right after. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That works.
That's what I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. I put the water in, then I put the chlorine. I mean, you put the water in, even if it has some chlorine, it's not going to hurt the fish in that short of a time.
Right.
The chlorinator in there. That's why you hear all kind of people, they'll argue about that. You got to put the dechlorinator in first, or you got to,
Well, I see it this way. It's going to hurt. If it's going to hurt the fish or hurt me, I'd rather it hurt the fish.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if it's going to hurt my back, man, I've lugged so many buckets around everywhere. It's horrible.
You're doing great. That's the way to do it. I have a hose too. I just take all the water down. I still carry the buckets to the sink and dump them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take my hose around and fill everything up.
Well, now that I'm not in the basement anymore, it's a pain in the butt. I've been trying to think of a way, because I don't want to. Okay, so I'm a little bit weary about the python because I've heard horror stories of when there's like old pipes in houses, it can bust something from the pressure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I should risk paying, because what is it, like $120 for the python? I mean, it's not cheap.
Oh, I don't know how much they are. I've never got one.
They're pretty expensive. So I don't know if I should go that route, or I was thinking about having one of the maintenance workers at my place help me out plumb an entry for a garden hose underneath my sink somehow. I don't know if it's possible. I just figured maybe I could do something like that.
That sounds reasonable.
I don't even know if it's feasible. I don't know if it can be done, but if not, I could do it to maybe like the shower head, maybe by where the shower is, like have like a 3-way valve to let off another source.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure that's the other idea with the from the outside with the spigot. I'm sure you'd be able to do that. Mm-hmm. But now with that, would you have to go outside and turn the water on, and then go outside and turn it off? Or how is that going to?
One of my coworkers said, "Oh, just run the garden hose up the side of the building into the window."
Yeah, I've done that before. Actually, to be honest with you, I got the garden hose when I got the 475s. I was like, I did one of them. Up and down the stairs. And I'm like, there's got to be an easier way to do this. But the problem with that is then I end up tearing the screen on it, so we're not able to open those windows over there until I get them replaced. But now
I got little pumps, but since I'm always quarantining fish, it's like, you don't want to cross-contaminate, and you don't know, it's like I use it for one tank, like should I put it in another? It's like, I don't know. And then it's like at that point, because for draining the water, I actually have, give me a sec. Mm-hmm. So for draining the water, I made these. So it's just a hose with a piece of PVC, like a real thin PVC. Mm-hmm. It's at the end. And then this one has a pump. So I'll put the pump in there and it'll pump some of the water out. But like I said, I don't, some of the quarantine tanks, I have their own hoses for them. So it's like, I still got to do those manually with the siphon,
I've never used that tight of a protocol. And I've never had that much of a problem, really.
Yeah.
But that's a very tight protocol. You want to make sure even the hoses. I know that some people want to use a different net for different tanks and stuff. I've
Right.
never done that. I've never been. But you know what? I've been lucky too. I think I've been lucky a lot with my tank.
Well, I do get some of my fish from my local fish store, and they get them from other countries, right? So they're getting them from China, Japan, and their waters are different, their customs are different. They probably have their fish together in a really large space. You don't know what's going on. So when you have those type of scenarios, it can get you need to quarantine.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess to be fair about it, usually when I buy any new fish, it's generally not for the tanks that I have, because I already have stuff in the tanks right now. It's usually for a new tank I'm setting up. So I guess it's basically it is their quarantine and forever home at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I do that, but I know I should be better at it, but I don't. I haven't been very. To be honest with you, I've never really quarantined that much.
I mean, you get a lot of your fish through friends, right? Like,
Yeah, I bought them. Well, I bought a lot of them online. I got some from friends too, and
yeah. See, if I was getting fish from, like, say, a swap, I probably wouldn't be too worried about it, because obviously these are hobbyists that you're buying from.
yeah,
A lot of the time.
that makes a big difference.
I mean, no method is foolproof, right? But you take your chances where you can see a little more, of a better chance that the fish will be okay.
Mm-hmm. I like that too. You're right. It's a better feeling. You feel more comfortable knowing that where they came from. But you get them from like PetSmart or Petco or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got to say this. I've never really had a problem with them either, to be honest. But like I said, I just quarantine in the tank they're going to be. And I've never had. I only had one time when I bought my the red zebra African cichlids. They're Mbunas.
Mm-hmm.
When they came in, they were all right, but they were kind of like pretty skinny. And then it was very unusual because they wouldn't eat. They stopped eating, and I was like, "What the heck's going on here?" And so I kept trying to put like garlic on their food so to tempt them to eat it. Now they look at it, they wouldn't even eat it. I'm like, something's drastically wrong. So I did some research about parasites, and then I treated it with levamisole for like 3 days in a row. And all of a sudden, like, after about
Levamisole.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, that's like the nuclear option. It takes care of it. But it cured them, and they eat like now. They don't even let anything touch the floor now. I mean, that food, as soon as it hits the water, it's snapped up.
Yeah, I haven't had luck with garlic in its raw form. They don't touch it. The way that I tricked them, right? So I tricked them. So what I do is, they know they're getting whatever I'm going to feed them. Right? They say I'm feeding them blackworms, and I'll chop the blackworms up and I'll throw them in there, and they go for it like firemen to a fire, right? So once I throw a little bit of blackworms in there, then I'll mince up some garlic really fine, and then I'll throw it in as right after the blackworms, and it'll trick them, and then they'll start eating it, and then after a while they'll realize, oh shit, this isn't.
Because they're in a frenzy. They're like, oh, this is good stuff. They're like, wow, this is delicious, and then let's get this now too. That's a good way to do it. See, that's.
I've gotten a little success like that, but not too much. But I will say maybe mincing it really fine. It's easier for them to also bring it down. So that might be a better way to do it, maybe.
You know what? If it works, it works. I mean, that's the kind of stuff I do. If I, it's not like a well-known practice of some of the things that I've done with mine. And, yeah, I mean, it's like I've never really thought of putting like a larger live bear as like a dither fish, because I do it with mine. My shell dwellers, they love it. They get along great. They're producing a lot of fry. And before I did that, before I added them, I didn't really have much success with them. I mean, they were in there. There were might have a couple babies once in a while, but they weren't really breeding a lot until I put those in there. It's like, I guess when they see something in there, they kind of bond together. When they see something in there that might pose a little bit of a threat, it seems to help them come together as a community.
Well, yeah, you were saying that recently about some other fish, about how like they might be aggressive towards each other, but once you throw something else in there, they come together, right?
Yes, because if it's something that's going to that poses somewhat of a threat, then it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to beat this person up because it's the same as me. This is somebody new here. And so then they will like come together and they'll just check it out, and before you know it, you got that bond will be really good. I've done that a lot of times, and that's always worked for me.
Sonny G said hi. Hi, Sonny G.
Hey,
hi,
Sonny
Tiffany.
G. Hi there.
Jose, Barbara.
Yeah.
Overly overstocked Oscars. I don't know the name.
That's June.
June? Okay.
June. Yep.
Hi, June. I don't know if Christopher Junkin's still in here.
He probably is. He might be out there. If you're out there, Christopher, let us know.
Gil's Fish Room.
Yep, that's Nathan.
I think Barbara Jackson. So you know how you have the YouTube Studios app and it shows you who interacts with you the most? And Barbara, thank you.
Oh, nice.
You are my number one interactive person to my videos. I don't put a whole lot of stuff out there, so I don't expect people to be, because I'm not really producing a whole lot of content. But she seems to be my number one.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Hey, there's Melvin just joined us. He says, "Hey, Beto."
Hey, Melvin, how are you?
Guys, I can't get any more fish for a while, but I really love those rainbow cribs I got. Well, you're getting some more fish on Wednesday next week, right? Or do you want me to hold off? Let me know, Tiffany. I can send them on Monday, or I can hold off if you need more time.
Hey, Cinnamon Girl.
I got a bunch of dragon blood peacocks I'm sending to her, little ones. But they're getting bigger. They're growing all the time. Well, really, Bettle, you're welcome, she says. Yeah. I don't use a pump with my Python. The hose length works great. Ah. Interesting. All right. Yep. And yep, the Cinnamon. Yeah, you finally get to see Beto. There's Cinnamon saying hi, Beto.
Hi, Cinnamon.
Well, we're getting used to this. We're going to get you on here more often. You know what? And
well, you know what? I forgot. I just remembered that I put a notification that I was going to live stream at midnight, but I totally forgot.
Oh, wow. You just said something.
Well. It was supposed to be my very first live stream, but to be honest, I was really going to just get on there just to kind of understand what it's like, and kind of like get the ropes, because I've never done it. So
sure,
I got to see what it's like. But yeah, it was just going to be a real quick 20-minute, just kind of jump on there and figure it out. But I can always do it some other day. It's not a big deal.
If you ever need any help, I can show you some of the things on it, whatever. I mean, I'm not good, but I do it a little bit every once in a while.
Well, the one thing that I do want to, okay, so I'm only doing it on mobile right now, right? Because I don't have my I have a laptop, but I need a new one. The one thing I was trying to do is I was trying to send my nephew and my mom and cousin a link to my live stream. I was trying to figure out how to do that, and
there is a way on your phone. There is a way to do that. Let me see if I'm able to do. Well, right now I'm viewing with my phone as a viewer, because that way I can watch the chat better. I can't see it real good with this one. But there is. You're heading to bed, Cinnamon? Have a good night. We're going to be finishing here in a minute. Thank you, dear.
Good night, Cinnamon.
There's something there. There is a way to invite guests. And so when you get in there, you hit that. It'll copy the link. And then wherever you want to go, like either on your messages on your phone or Messenger or something, you just go there and then you copy and paste it. And then from there, they'll click that and join you.
So like when you put that you're gonna be on tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put the little notification. I couldn't find it. Like I don't know where it goes. So like when you post that like you're gonna be on the next day, I couldn't find where to see that. Like
Well, if you do it on StreamYard or Restream, if you schedule it, it will automatically schedule you on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. See, for this one, I scheduled this for 11:45 tonight, and I got in here about 11:32, something like that. But I scheduled it, and it goes right straight to YouTube that way. And then people got your notifications turned on and say, "Oh, Betta's going live." Just click on it; they're join right in there.
StreamYard or
Restream.
Okay.
Either one. You can schedule either one of them, and it goes when you have it going to your YouTube channel. It goes right to YouTube, and then the net sends out the notifications. As long as they got that bell click, so make sure when you subscribe to Beto, make sure you hit the notification bell too.
Okay. I always try to hit the bell.
I tried to. You know what? I've done it. I think they unhit it after a while. Okay. Because I clicked on every time I click it to all notifications, and then I hear about somebody going live. Like, I didn't know. I go there, and then the bell's white again. It's not black. And I don't know if they just do that for a certain amount of time and then change it. I don't know. It's weird.
Another thing I noticed, so my plan was to kind of give thanks to the people that got me to the 50 subscriber mark, and I was gonna try to name them all, right? But when I went to look at the subscriber names, it only showed me maybe 18 people.
Because they have a choice when they're signing up to let you know that they subbed you, or they could just do it indiscreetly, I guess, or that you won't know who subbed you, but you'll have the sub, but you just don't know who did it or not. Now, what I do is when I sub, I do it so people can see when I sub.
This was another thing I was gonna say. So I'm pretty sure you and Ron's Garage. I'm pretty sure you guys are both subscribed to my channel, right?
Yep.
And you guys weren't on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I know Ron subscribed because whenever I post a video, right away he puts comments on my stuff.
Right. I know I'm subbed you. I'm gonna double check. I know for a fact I'm subbed you, Beto. I just want
because you're always commenting on my videos, and how else would you be able to?
I see it come across my phone here, right? I just touch on it. As soon as it comes across, boom, I'm there. But I'm wondering because I do it immediately as soon as I see it. But when I get in there, somebody might have commented 2 hours before that, and I was like, I just got it just now. I wanted to be the first one. It just doesn't work all the time. But,
it gives you a little confetti when you're the first one.
Yeah, I know. Gil, we're in a contest. Was that with Paul? I think Big Fish Lad over in England, and we'd rush over there to see who could be the first one. We'd say first. It's kind of fun, Just something to do.
Yeah,
Aussie Chick, hey, there she is. Aussie Chick has joined us.
Aussie Chick.
Yeah, she's got the channel. And I just noticed something. Why doesn't she have She's been in here quite a few times. Here we go.
So Christine is saying to go to YouTube Studios, and I tried that, and I still couldn't see it. Maybe it's because I'm on mobile. I need to get a laptop.
Oh, so you want to schedule it on Studio?
I couldn't do that either on there. I had to do it through YouTube. So I scheduled it through YouTube, but once I scheduled it, I couldn't find, it just goes, it schedules, and then that's it.
Oh, by scheduling your videos to go out at a certain time? Oh, okay.
And then I was trying to get the link to that schedule to send it out. You know how you did your auction? You know how you posted it ahead of time? And from there, I can look at you and I can share that with people, right? So that's what I was trying to do to my own schedule. I was trying to look for it, but I couldn't find it. Yeah,
if it's a video and you're going to schedule it, I wonder how that works. I mean, after it uploads, you should be able to find a way. Yeah, you go to. Let me show you if I can show you real quick. I'm going to take you to get rid of some of these tabs here real quick. I'm going to take you to YouTube Studio. It only take a second. And
Yeah,
then
Christine says computers are different. Yes.
oh yeah, this will be different than what the phone does. In fact, you can do things with a laptop that you can't do with the phone. I found that out.
Gil's the Garden, that's Nathan, right?
Yep.
Nathan, my full channel name is Bethel Great Lakes. I think he subscribed to me too. I think Gil's the Garden.
Aussie chick is awesome. There you go. There she is. Yep. All right. So now I'm just going to show you here. I'm going to share this screen, and I'll show you a little bit here about because I'll be honest. Once I get the laptop, it's a whole lot easier for me. But I streamed with my phone for the first 2 years before I got this laptop.
You did it on your phone only?
I did. About the first 2 years I did. Okay, now let me come back over here. I got to go on the full screen. Okay, so over here is the 3 lines here. You see that?
Yeah.
So I click on that. Let's scroll down till we get to Studio. YouTube Studio there. And then right now, see right here, the late owls here. That's the one we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got your dashboard here. So if you want to do like a live stream, once you have it scheduled, you can actually edit it in here. So you hit content and then live,
mm-hmm.
and then it'll show you. It shows this one we're doing right now. So we're live right now. You see that?
Yeah.
So let's just say, let me see if there's something down here I need to change over. Like sometimes it will go private or public. Or if you want to change it from, say in other words, if you do it and you make a mistake and you got it unlisted, or you can do members only. You see over here, is that showing up for you?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have like a private one, you put it there. That way it's there for your own use. Unlisted, mm-hmm. Same thing. A lot of times we do that for like the auction. They'll do unlisted videos of their stuff, and then you can pick it up there and show them for the auction. And members only, and then I got my public, so everybody can come in. So this thing's just little things there. What else?
The only thing, so there's another thing I was curious about. You know how people they do the vertical? Like I don't want to do that. So that's the only thing I was trying to avoid, and I couldn't even see the option for it. So I'm not sure.
It didn't give you a chance to go horizontal?
Like I don't know if it's automatic or if I have to make it so it's only for my friends list. You know, like I'm not sure.
Oh, I know what it. So when you go, if you're going live with YouTube, okay, you'll see up there. It'll show the phone going up and does say vertical. If you want to go vertical, if you want to have somebody with you, but then you can also have it. The next one down is like a horizontal little box. At least it was last time I used the YouTube. It's been a while since I went live with YouTube.
Well, the vertical it goes public, so you're like on YouTube's live streams column. So like if people anybody can just go into your room. See, like right now yours is private, right? It's not
private. It's public.
Well, it's public, but it's only the people in your friends, right?
Yeah, well, so pretty much, yeah.
And that's what I mean by public, because the vertical, it takes you out, like you're out there, you know, with all the public videos.
That's kind of a good thing, though. You get a lot of views, you get a lot of new people that way that watch your stuff. It's a good way to. I mean, I like doing the vertical once. I've done it once in a while, but you get a lot of people that normally wouldn't. They look at your channel and say, "Oh, that aquarium's nice," and they'll watch you and they'll listen to you, and then they like you. Then they're gonna sub you, and then when you go live, like here, they'll get the notification and come over here. So you're gonna have new people coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always a good thing, though. I mean, I wouldn't be intimidated by having a bunch of people coming in like that in the Word. But you're going to get a lot of people. There'll be people that come in every once in a while. They get what they call a troll that comes in and they make
Right. That's what I was trying to avoid, pretty much, more than anything.
Yeah, it'll happen eventually, but it's something that you just let go. I guess it's it's easy for me to say that because I don't let anything go usually, but I've learned to.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good to do that. And then when you're doing, okay, let's say for instance, let me see if I can do this again here. Content. I'm going to go live again here, and I'm going to see if I can edit this right now. So here's the little pencil right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you click on that, and then over here where it says customization, you click on that.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing, now that me and the live stream has gone over an hour, I can't do anything else. The only thing I can do is if I want to have no live chat, which I do like to have a live chat so I can watch it over again.
Mm-hmm.
But usually there's a whole list of things here, like subscriber only mode, the live reactions. That's the heart thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can do a lot of stuff. But yeah, anytime if you ever needed any help at all, just let me know. I'll do whatever I can for you.
Yeah. Thanks. I will need something. Will come up. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I will definitely do that. Will it float? Oh, yeah. It's like I said though. It's a for me. It was a big learning curve because I'm not technical at all. Honestly, I'm just learning this as I go along.
Well, and my job has helped me a little bit because I'm required to be using like tablets and stuff. So if it wasn't for that, I'd be completely out of the loop.
That's a good plus for you then, because I didn't get I got my first computer in '99, and I wasn't even good at it. I mean, like I said, I know how to turn it on. I know how to go places and do a little shopping and stuff like that. But
when I first got my first laptop, maybe like 15 years ago, I think all I used it for was paying my bills.
That's what Kathy does. Yeah, Kathy pays the bills with her, but she does all her stuff on an iPad.
Mm-hmm.
She does a lot of stuff with that. I mean, yeah, she does she's the computer genius in this house. She worked in computers for the state of Michigan for a long time.
Yeah.
So she knows her stuff. Her and her friend Cheryl from, I think she lives in New Jersey. They work together doing stuff for clients and stuff, and getting courses out there for people. And they do a really great. They do stuff that's like I'm watching it and it's like I might as well be talking in Swahili. I can't understand a word they're saying. All this stuff. It's like okay, but they get it done anyway. I think Branton said that. Oh, see here. Yeah, sounds like there's not a lot of nitrogen. Oh, they're talking about the fish. Okay. Let's see here now. I rode a bike the other day and felt so weird. Last bike I actually rode daily-ish. I put a 2-stroke motor on it. Top speed was 41 miles an hour. And that's kind of scary on a regular bike. Yeah, it is scary. Definitely. Turn that bicycle into a motorcycle, right?
That's the best way.
Yeah. Yep.
I bought one of these aquarium co-op sponge filters.
Yeah.
And I wonder what this. I'm not sure what this thing is intended for. Like I know it goes on here, right?
Oh, that right there. Yeah, that's to see how it curves. It's to get flow going across the top, rather than just have the bubbles going straight up.
Yeah.
It kind of sends them off, shooting across the top of the tank.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any of those. I mean, I'm sure I do the same thing. I get the same kind of action with the double sponge filters.
Yeah.
You can just have that telescoping thing go up, and if you want to go across the tank, it does that too. So, but that's good though. I mean, those are nice.
I had one of those, and I couldn't I didn't know whether to keep the tube in the water or outside of the water. Like I didn't know where to put it, and then when the evaporation would bring the water level down, then it was a mess. I ended up taking that thing down.
Oh, well, you can. Well, it's adjustable. You can always push it down or whatever. It can go up and down. I usually have mine underwater about this far. So in other words, the bubbles come up and it still goes across.
But you keep it under.
I keep mine under, yeah. Yeah. I keep it under, but if I've had it over it before, as long as it's not too low, it'll still bring the water up and out. And
I do like the fact that you could just slip the sponge out.
Yeah.
That's the best part, I think.
Yeah. Also, I got we have a friend named John DG, and he builds stuff. He takes like sponge filters and does. You know how sometimes also this suction cups don't work after a while. Well, he's got his on a weighted base, and so it goes down to the bottom. And then you don't got to worry about it floating around. You just go down. You still take the sponges off, clean them off, put them back in.
Well, that's a super idea, actually.
Yeah, it's a really. I got one in my. In fact, I'm using that tank, the one he sent me, in my 29 gallon over there. It's pretty cool.
Were you the one that was saying that had some kind of decoration to cover it, or was that somebody else?
Oh yeah, he does. He has he puts like a rock base around it, and then he'll put like artificial plants around it. He does that, just make it look a little different.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, because they're kind of an eyesore, So having anything to break it up a little bit.
Oh yeah,
it's a good idea,
Yeah, it definitely does. And with between that and then if you put like plants around, it'll just kind of like you'll just see a little bit of the bubbles going up and out. Ain't no big deal, really, but yeah, I know a lot of people. Some people are so good at hiding the equipment. And if you go around, I show you mine, you can see every single sponge filter in every one of these tanks.
But you have a lot of like your tanks are not cluttered, So they, you could just have them out there. My tanks are like small, and I need to have I need to maximize space somehow. That's why if it were up to me, I would have canisters on everything, because all you would have is the intake and the.
Yeah, I usually do sometimes before I got into the air system here, I was using hang-on backs for almost every tank, and I like that because it only has the one tube coming down, and you can cover that with like plants or something or in front of it, like veil or something.
Those are pretty convenient too.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them here. I got to get them all. They have that hard water deposit on it, so I got to get some vinegar, clean them all up. They're all really good. But I don't use them anymore, so.
Yeah, sponges kind of rule the aquarium world, don't they?
Sponges, I've been using the sponge. He seems to do a pretty good job. Of course, you get a lot of beneficial bacteria in them. And then some of the other information, people say, well, you got to squeeze it out in tank water. Well, you can do that. And I've done that before.
What I do is I pull water out into a bucket, right? I drain some of the water out, and then I'll take the sponge and squeeze it out in there. If I do that. But sometimes I'll just take the sponge out. I won't do a water change. I'll just take the sponge out and just go in the sink and just kind of.
I just squeeze it out in the sink and I clean it out because all that benefit, everywhere in that tank, on all of your glass, on everything in there is covered with that bacteria.
Plants, yep.
So I'll take it over the sink and I'll clean it really good with the sponge filters. Boom. It'll be reseeded within the night.
Yeah, because I don't want to always do water changes, but you always want your sponges picking up stuff, right? So.
Oh yeah.
That's the one thing I don't like about the sponge, is that it doesn't pick up a whole lot of stuff,
Yeah.
It doesn't really do a mechanically good job like a hang on the back, right?
Yeah.
Like a hang on the back, that intake's just pulling stuff in, right? So it's
does a really good. Does a good
job.
Gets
a lot of stuff.
Well, I tell you, since I fixed these, I'm gonna see if I can show you this here. Tank right there. You can see those sponge filters. I just cleaned those sponge filters out. It's been about a month, so I think it's like that within a month's time. I got to squeeze it out again. But I fixed these because if you ever take them apart, there's only where the bubbles come up and go through that tube. There's little slots that get in there, and it gets caked in there with a lot of hard water deposit. And then you got to get in there, you got to clean all that out. But what I did is I broke a couple of those, made the holes bigger around there, and it never plugs up now. And it just, you can see it gets filthy like that because it's doing a good job. And so,
so you can kind of break those ribs, right?
Yeah, you can do that, or you can take a drill and drill bigger holes. If you have a little drill, you can do that.
So like this thing.
Yeah, and see, if you take that off the base, if you pull that part off the base there, you can do that. It's hard, but you can do it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And then you see those little slots in there?
Yeah.
And that right there, you just want to you could drill holes in there, make them bigger, and then that way it will never clog. Because it doesn't, I guess I can't see it would never clog. It would probably take years to build up that much residue to do that. But I like the way these are working now. They're cooking in here. They're just doing a good job.
I would clean mine more often, but I think the minimal, I'll squeeze my sponges out once a week at least.
Okay.
I would do it more, but
That's a lot. I do mine about once every 3 months. Honestly, once 2-3 months.
There's nothing wrong with that either. I'm just like that, I'm just like,
yeah,
you know what? I'll just do it.
Yeah, you like to do that. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, it's good. Whatever makes you more comfortable. That's why they say everybody in this hobby, everybody can do things that are their way. You know what I'm saying? There's no wrong way as long as it's not going to kill something. If it's a maintenance technique. I've seen so many fights about water changes. It's not even funny. Oh, I do 25%. Well, you got to do at least 40 or 50%. No, I do this, and yeah,
it all depends on what you got going, right? I think, right?
Depends on how the stocking level is, how heavy you feed, what kind of fish they are. Some fish really make a lot more mess than others. So, yeah, it just varies. I do mine, all these tanks. I don't go around and do a uniform water change. I go one tank to the next tank to the next tank, and if this one's really bad, I've had to scoop out more duckweed or something. Some of these tanks I have duckweed in. I'm trying to get them all out. So I'll scoop it really good with a net, get it all out as much as I can, and I've actually got my 55 gallon, which was the worst one in the house. It's completely duckweed free now.
It took me a while to get duckweed free. That's not easy to do.
No, it's not. Now, only a few of my tanks have duckweed. I'm surprised because I got duckweed in a tank right here. The light's off right now. Lots of duckweed there. No duckweed in the Shelly tank at the end. And no duckweed in any of these tanks. Back over here. And then back, that one with the black side on it back there, that's my 40 breeder. That's got duckweed in it. And the tank next to it has duckweed. But the other ones don't.
Yeah, that stuff is... it's like a wildfire. Once it takes, I had, and I'm not lying, when I got duckweed, it was one single piece.
That's what mine was.
One single piece. It became, just an infestation.
Malaysian trumpet snails. I started with one. I had a friend that said, I said, well, you got any Malaysian trumpets? Yeah, I got some. Can I get one? You want one of those? I said, sure. I thought they're kind of cool, And it was. And then I started seeing little babies, and it was even cooler. And then more babies and more babies. And I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit uncool. But they don't bother me. They're all right.
Snails are one of those things, too, where it's like, they're so helpful, right? They
go
around, they swim around, all over stuff. And they're great, but they just reproduce so prolifically that it's overwhelming, especially for a smaller tank, right? And you got heavy decoration, you got rocks and plants. How are you going to get them out? They're just so hard to get to.
There's a lot of techniques you can do. I know some people will put might have a piece of vegetable or something like zucchini or something on a weight. You can put with a fishing line, put it down there, wait a couple hours, come back. It's gonna be peppered with them, right? You take it out,
Pull it out.
you put it back in. Come back a couple hours later, boom. And
So,
before you
Jeff,
know
so
it-
I have a story about that. I almost crashed a 20-gallon planted tank, kind of like, LRB.
uh-huh.
Kind of like that kind of a style tank where he doesn't have any movement. There's nothing in it. There's just the fish and the substrate. You got your dirt underneath the sand and everything, and there's nothing to help filter the water, right? There's no movement, no aeration, nothing. And I did that, right? I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some of these snails out of here, and I threw a piece of zucchini, and I forgot about it. I wasn't gonna leave it there for an hour, and I went to work. So when I got back, the whole tank was cloudy, and all the shrimp are at the top gasping.
Oh,
Yeah,
yikes.
my whole colony of shrimp, they were all at the top, and I got there just in time, so they were still alive. I got there, took the zucchini out, did a water change, which I hadn't done because it was the natural style thing, right? So
Mhm.
I drained it, and then when I reintroduced the new water, I literally had it like dripping really slow because I didn't know what was going to happen because that water had been in there for 8 months, But yeah, I got lucky on that one. Now I know not to put such a big piece of zucchini, right? Because I think it was like a pretty big slab,
Oh, okay.
Because you're trying to get as much of the snails on there, right? So you can pull a bunch of them out.
Yep. The problem is that I got I usually do that on forks for my plecos, my bristlenose plecos that I've been breeding, and I put I cut them in like coins. Just put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it in there. They'll have it gone within like 24 hours. I just leave it in there. They eat everything.
I've never had a pleco ever, not one.
You don't have any plecos? Well, guess what? You're gonna be getting some. I got bunches of them. I bet you like them.
There's one in mind that I really like a very lot, and it's so expensive. It's called LAD25, I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but it's called a pit bull pleco.
Oh,
And
pit bull.
A pit bull pleco. It looks like a cross between a pleco and an Otto Cinclus. I mean, this thing is pretty unique looking, and I think it stays pretty small. Obviously, I have small tanks. I don't have big enough tanks to keep big plecos, right? So that was the one that interested me the most, and I was this close to pulling the trigger on all the ones on Dan's fish because right now he's the only one that has them, and they're $20 a piece.
Oh, are they?
And I was this close. I had my finger on the purchase. I was about to buy all the ones he had, but it was gonna rack up to like a few $100s. I think he had 20 of them.
Oh, wow.
And I got close because nobody else has them.
Let's take a look at here. I've never seen a pit bull. There's a pit bull pleco. Is that it right there? That's pretty cool looking. Is that the same thing? Pit bull pleco.
It's called the LDA25, I think.
Oh, okay, let's do that. Let me come back here. I'm going to actually put that in the in the search. Can you tell me what it's LDA?
25.
LDA25.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, LDA25 pleco. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and share this one up now. That looks totally different than the other ones.
They're pretty cute.
Yeah, they are. All right, let me pull this one up now. I'm going to turn this music off for a second. It's kind of getting a little bit annoying here. There we go. Okay. So let's check these guys out now. Wow. All right. Is that more like it?
Is it right? Does it say Pitbull Pleco on there? Or
It says LDA 025 Pitbull Pleco.
Yep, that's it. Yeah. I think right now Dan's Fish is the only one that has them in stock.
Oh, wow. LDA. That's LDA 25. I've never seen these before.
Yeah, they're really cool looking. They don't look like your average Pleco, and they don't look like an Otto Cinclus. They're kind of like almost half and half.
Well, if you ever get the desire for a bristlenose pleco, I got some beautiful albinos.
I just don't have any room, like before I got the Corys from Jeff Kane, that was my idea, was to get the LDA25. Like I was dead set on getting that. Like I'm gonna get that. And when the opportunity came on the auction, and you know what? Thanks to Jeff a lot. I want to give him a shout out right now because
Sure.
he hooked me up. Like
Oh yeah.
he gave me a really, really great deal. I mean, I would have never got this deal. When he gave me the Corys, like, I would have never got that deal anywhere. Like he gave me a really super, super deal.
And that was for the orange Venezuelans, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I love those too.
They're very nice.
I got the albinos from David. The albino Aeneas.
Yeah.
And I've gotten lots of fry. You know what? I've only gotten. They are hard for me. They're hard to raise. I don't know. I'm probably doing it wrong, but I got one baby that survived and is actually going to make it to adulthood.
Wow.
Out of all that fry, and I tried. I mean, I did the water changes just like he was telling me, feeding them, 3-4 times a day.
For the Cory, right?
Yeah, Cory fry. Yep.
So what? You take the eggs out and you put them in something else?
In a container with you want to put it in some kind of container with like a drop of methylene blue and then some air source to kind of keep it moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I got them all to hatch, and they were little guys in there. And after like 3 days, start feeding them, and they eat all the food. And then I do this water change. They're doing great. And then all of a sudden, next time you come down, you'll see a few of them clumped together and a little bit of white fuzz around them. And it happens fast. I mean, it really happens fast, and you got to take them out before they pollute the water. Then you do a water change, and they're just.
So only one made it.
I got one baby that made it. Like I said, I'm doing something wrong. I've asked about it, and I told him what I'm doing. Oh, you're doing it right. Well, I'm doing it right, but something's not right.
And that's fungus, you think? That white stuff?
Well, it was like fungus. Yeah, when they died, it's like they died and they started fungusing up. The actual in the fry are so tiny when they're born that I mean they're really delicate. When they're like that. There's a good picture right there of the LDA25 on the wood there. Nice.
Yeah, they're unique. They don't look like your average pleco. Like I said, that's what I liked about them. They're very cool.
They are. And I'll tell you something. You got your heart set on something like that, keep it set on it, because you'll get stuff. You get something else that's more convenient, and you'll be like, wow, I wish I would have waited. I got these now,
Jeff, right now I have another 33 long, and it's empty. There's no water in it.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know, like I want to set it up, but I don't want to just set it up because I have it. I want to set it up because I want to put something that I want in there, right?
Yeah.
And I just don't know what that is right now.
Well, that's it. You know what? Have you ever kept shell dwellers? Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I see them a lot because here in Chicago they're pretty popular, and my LFS they constantly have them. So if I wanted to, I can get them.
But there's so many fish out there, different types that what I would do is I would take my time. If I was you, I'd think about what it is you really want on it.
Right.
And, make it like your dream tank. You get the pleco you want, get the fish you want in it. It's good. It's always exciting when you're starting a new tank. You can just make it your own world. You can do it however you want.
And the thing is that I am limited by the 12-inch height, right? So you got to think what would go well in there, right?
Yeah. Pretty much anything but like an angel fish, I would say. Probably any other type of fish would be fine in it, pretty much. I know angel fish need a little more height, in discus. I mean, I probably will never own a discus, but they need a taller height too. But not that I don't love them. Discus are beautiful, but I just can't afford them. I don't think I can afford them.
Yeah, those things are crazy.
They're expensive.
I mean, and the thing is that I could have a 125-gallon tank if I wanted to. The problem is that I'm on a second floor, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
You don't want to risk a hazard a hazardous situation, right? Where you got
Yeah.
water streaming down the lower floors.
Oh yeah.
So that's the only reason I have what I have. If not, I'd have like 40 tanks in here. You know. Uh,
I almost wish I had less. Sometimes, I mean, I really, when I was able to have, I think at the funnest time in this hobby for me, right now I got like 30 tanks altogether, and that's not a lot. That's not a real lot. I mean, some people have 100 tanks, 60 tanks, whatever. But I think at my funnest time, I think I had like 8 tanks, and I could it was like pretty much in this center part right here. I had like 2, 4, 6, 8, and I could just go around here and take care of everything. It was like I spent more time with the tanks.
Sounds about right. I mean, you have better control over them too, right? You can.
One thing though,
maintenance them.
I don't want to get to the point where I walk around my fish room and just put food in and not look at them. I want to feed them and I want to watch them eat for a minute, each tank. And I do that. But if I had like 50, 60 tanks, it would be down here. It'd take a long time to feed everything.
And that's the problem that I'm having here, and I've only been here a short amount of time, right? And I'm starting to have that issue because you don't spend time in so I have them spaced out, right? I don't have them all in one room. I even have one in the bathroom.
Oh wow.
I have one in the bathroom. I have 3 right here. I have 2 in my bedroom, and then I have 2 more in the porch.
Oh.
And there's an issue with that because since you don't so I spend most of my time in here, right? So I'm only looking at these really. The other ones are getting neglected except for the ones in my bedroom, which when I go to sleep, I really do kind of like check them out and I'm peeping them for a little bit before I pass out.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like when I had it before, when they were all together in one room. When you have them like that, you enjoy them better because you're going back and forth between them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm not really enjoying this new method, and I've been looking for a new place, so hopefully I don't have to stay here that long.
Okay. Yeah, find another place that, like me, I got upstairs in my office. That's where I got 240. I have 240-gallon breeders that are. I brought them both brand new, and after about 10 years, they both leak. So they're emptied. I want to reseal them, and then I also have 2 10-gallons up there and a 20 long in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
That gets a lot of attention. The 2 in my office that are going. Oh, I have a 29 in there too, and they're pretty much neglected. I mean, I do work on them and stuff, but I don't spend time there. I just feed
You
them.
don't watch them, yeah.
No, not as much as I should.
Yeah, it's not the same as having them all in one spot. When you have them all in one spot, it's a lot more fun,
I'm thinking about trying to get them. I'm trying to move everything upstairs except for the living room tank down here, and that way I'll have everything down here, and I'll be able to manage everything so much better.
Easier. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I got.
It's funny. My whole journey with the fish keeping, it's like so. This is I've been doing it for 2 years, right? But I used to also keep pets back in the 90s. So I stopped from like around maybe 99, 2000, somewhere around there. And then I continued it 2 years ago. So there was a large gap in between there. But it was serious back in the 90s. Like I had piranhas, turtles, Oscars. Like I had a lot of different fish, but it wasn't only fish. I had a zoo. Like I had reptiles, I had insects. I mean, some insects fascinated me. Like I had a zoo.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to get a scorpion.
But now that I've gotten back into it, it wasn't for the fish. This whole thing started from plants. And I wanted to try plants, terrestrial plants, and then when I found out you can keep them in aquariums, it took me off my course and I totally forgot about the plants I wanted to originally put in the house, and now and then I don't even care about the plants anymore. Now it's about the fish.
Yeah. Yep. It's all evolution, you go from one to something else, and because I started out when I started the hobby out. I started out with like easy fish like swordtails. I was 10 years old, for God's sake. I didn't know what I was doing. I probably killed a lot of fish in the first 6 months. I just didn't know. I learned after I talked to the people at the pet shop, and this is what's happening. Well, how many fish do you have in that tank? And I tell him, what size tank is that? I said, 10 gallon. He says, that's way too many fish. And that's the reason they're, so you learn as you go. So at 10 years, by the time I was like 11 and a half, 12 years, I was keeping my fish really well. And then I got my second tank at that point. But yeah, it's I went from that to the great big Central American cichlids. We're talking like red devils, black belt cichlids, different kind of viejas and stuff. I had bigger tanks back then too, but it was different. That was when I was in my teens. I had piranhas at one time. I was really disappointed. They were okay, but they just didn't do much.
Yeah, they're kind of boring.
Yeah, kind of boring. So yeah, but the cichlids, now that's always been my favorite. So, but I had the big ones. I mean, they were huge. Even the food bill back then even back in those times, that was when things were more affordable. But they still cost a ton to feed. If I had those same fish here now in all these tanks, I bet their food bill would be more than what ours are. Because there was a lot of big fish, and they ate a lot.
My Oscar, I used to feed my Oscar goldfish because that was the thing back then in the 90s. That's what you fed them. You didn't know any better. Like, I probably wouldn't do that now, but
yeah.
How much is a goldfish in the store? $1, So.
But you can get like for your feeder ones, you can get for like 30 cents, 40 cents, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure if that's correct now. I know I got rosy red minnows about 2 years ago, and I kept them as actual fish, and they're really cool. They only live for
actually they are.
I like the rosy reds, and I got
from $2
for 12 of them. I mean, it was like 20 cents a piece. So I said I'll take 10 of them, but there was like 12 in there. She just put them. She always puts extras. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to mention her name anyway, but she gives me a couple extras every once in a while, which is nice. I mean, not nice for the store, but. But yeah.
Well, I mean, to be honest, any business for them is good because I don't really see a whole lot of people buying a whole lot of fish when I go to like PetSmart and Petco. I mean, maybe there is. I just don't ever see anybody. They're always in the dogs and the cats, Or even the reptiles and birds get a lot of attention,
Yeah, they do. Like you said, like Petco and PetSmart. I'll be back there, and I'm the only one back there a lot of the time. There might be somebody else back there, but. Yeah.
But you don't see people with, let me get, 10 fish. Or it's just you don't see it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. There's not a lot of big buyers. So when I got there, I got, what did I buy there that was really nice? Well, that was where I got the swordtails I was talking about. And they were really nice, the red velvet. But I tell you what, I've never seen a male swordtail that aggressive. I mean, because these females were bigger than him. I had two pair, but the young male, he was smaller, and he was the first one he killed, and then he killed both the females off consecutively. Then I moved him out of that tank. I put him in another tank because he's there by himself. I put him in 55 with the tiger limias, which, I mean, they're not aggressive really, but apparently, I don't know, they must have killed and devoured him overnight because he was gone the next morning. Wow. And he was as big as the largest tiger limia in there.
Limia? Wow.
And they're not really that aggressive to kill something, I don't think. Especially, I would have thought that he would be more like the king of that tank, But he was gone.
Wow. That's surprising because those limias, they look pretty, I mean, I don't see them doing anything crazy.
No, they don't. They don't at all. They're really peaceful. I mean, I've never had any problems with them.
The Perugiers look nice too.
Oh, the Perugia,
yeah.
Amica splendens, I know that those are nice looking. That ones you got with the orange on it, the
Zoogeneticus.
Zoogeneticus, yeah.
I was gonna get the Amica splendens. Those were the ones I was gonna get before these, but they're a lot larger.
Oh,
So again, with the smaller tanks, and then I thought, well, let me get the Zugoneticus because they only get about maybe an inch and a quarter, the largest one maybe,
wow.
somewhere
That's
around there. So they're tiny.
oh, wow. I didn't realize they're that small. Okay.
Yeah, they're small. They don't grow that big. A lot of these Goodeids, I don't think people that don't keep them realize, like those blue tails that 5 Star had.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys get pretty large. You know, they're large fish.
I had the San Marco Xenotoka Dodroi, and those they're big.
They're big.
They're big. Oh yeah, and
I
they're
don't know how
fry.
big they are.
I come out.
Uh huh.
Some of their fry are about almost the size of like a male Endler. I mean, they're big.
Yeah, the fry come out pretty large.
Yeah. Did you know that they, when they're born, they actually are attached to umbilical cords inside the female?
I have yet to see it because I've had so many females drop in here, and I've been waiting for the moment to catch it on film, and I haven't been able to.
I should have because I seen them. The little fry it was going had a little string there. It must have been the umbilical cord stuck to it, but it was gone. I mean,
Yeah, it stays on them for a bit. Yeah,
that's pretty neat stuff, though. I mean,
but there's
umbilical.
times where you could see it, like when they first come out and they're still attached. That's what I've been trying to catch on film.
Yep, I caught my bettas doing a breeding last night in the 20.
I've seen it. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it. They were on the bottom, right? On
Yeah.
the bottom of the tank. Yeah.
I gotta move those. I got a couple those little peacocks in there. I put them in there when they were small because I had a ton of them. Right? I just thought, well, I'm a terrible person. I threw them in there. Hopefully, they would just eat them. You know, but they didn't.
I really like those peacocks too. Those are nice. Those gudgeons.
Oh, the peacock. I got peacock gudgeons too. I was talking about the peacock cichlids.
Oh, those are peacock cichlids.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you showed the gudgeons too. I think shortly after that.
Yeah. Oh, the gudgeons. I love them.
And yeah, when I saw those, I mean, I had heard of them and seen them in photos, but when I saw them in your tanks, I was like, man, those things are actually pretty nice.
Oh, they are. And they're still small. I mean, you get to about maybe 2 inches, 2.5 inches, and they get really colorful when they get older. And I do a lot of studying on them. I know I'm going to be able to breed those because I've been watching videos on it. I've been reading up on them. You get a little PVC pipe, and they'll breed inside that PVC, and they'll lay the eggs on the top of it inside the tube. And then the male will kick her out, and he'll guard it. And they're saying now that sometimes you can just leave them in there, and they'll take care of them. But they say like 70% of the time they will eat them after they become wigglers. So I'm going to be watching it. You can always take that tube out, get him out, and put him in a container of, like if you have a hang-on, what would be ideal is if you have a hang-on breeder box that's air-driven in that tank, you're sure you got in the same water, and put them in there with a little air stone at the end of it. They'll breed and, or they'll not breed, but they'll hatch, and you raise them right up in there. That's what I'm thinking I'll try to do that when the time comes. But right now, they're just little teeny guys right now.
And what is the peacock gudgeon? It's what is it considered? It's a
Goby family, I think.
Is it?
I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah,
You know
because they look pretty weird, right? Like they're not like your average. They don't look like a cichlid. They don't look like a
Yeah, they're their own entity, really. Peacock. I'm going to pull one up here. They I've been seeing what they say about those is that they're really reclusive and shy. That's not been mine are right out there in front every time I walk up to that tank. Oh, here, I'll share this here because this is a good picture of them. I really like these guys. I've not been able to see any of the chat going on, so I'm not sure what you guys are doing out there, but I'm glad you're here.
Barbara's talking about her Goodeids are 3.5 inches.
Oh, wow.
The Chapel, I'm not even going to butcher that. Pardalis? Chapa something Pardalis? I don't know what those are. Polka dot Goodeids?
Oh, wow. Here we go. Here we go, right here. Here's a nice picture. Can you see it all right?
Yep. Yeah, those things are pretty cool.
What does that pop up? Yeah.
The finnage, right?
Yeah, they're nice fish. I mean, their eyes don't look like that. I don't know when you film, their eyes do that, but if you walk up to the tank and look at them, their eyes aren't like that.
Mm.
I don't know if it reflects from the camera or what, but they have normal eyes, honestly. But every time you see a picture of them out here, they kind of look that way. Let me see if there's any more pictures on here. Here we go. Breeding difficulty is medium, that's pretty much. Peaceful, 15 gallons. The water conditions, yeah, up to 7.8 pH, so that's fine.
Pretty hard water.
Yeah, very hard. Yeah, you can do hard water. Bloodworms, Daphnia, brine shrimp. They eat flake. I feed mine flake food, and they love it. And I also give them little Hikari micro pellets. They're real tiny. It's really good food, and they love them.
I think I have those.
You got those?
I think so.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. They like that food a lot.
You know what I was gonna buy, Jeff, the other day, because I have food everywhere. I was gonna buy one of those utility carts that have the wheels, so I could just move the cart to wherever the tank is and just keep all the food on one spot. And those things, believe it or not, I seen one at Home Depot. It was $180.
Wow.
$180. Man, like, I don't need that much right now. But yeah,
well, it's showing here. Oh, I was looking at the other names here. That's called a goby or a gudgeon fish, gudgeon dwarfs. They call it a gudgeon dwarf cichlid. It's not a cichlid. Or a spotted gudgeon or a gudgeon cichlid. Yeah, this is wrong. Because it's definitely not a cichlid.
Yeah, it doesn't look different.
Nope. Come back here. All right.
Well, yeah.
All right. Wow, look at that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just saying it's getting kind of late.
It is getting very late. I was looking at this after almost 2:30, and no wonder I'm so tired. It says, I got them in my turtle tank. They aren't feeder comets. Goldfish don't get a foot. Oh, Vinoxky's here. I have Vinoxky. If I missed anybody coming in, I tend to do that. Sorry about that. Welcome in. Good to see you. Well, we're going to finish up here. Thank you so much, Beto, for coming up here. I mean, I wouldn't have been here this long if it wasn't for you. Because I run out of stuff to say, and it's like I'm kind of like a deer in headlights. So it's like, okay.
I wish you would have interacted a little more with the chat, but not maybe next time.
I like having you up here. I do. I like having you up here on the panel.
Thank you.
So we'll go ahead and sign off here, and we'll go together. And you guys have a good night out there, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Thanks for having me.